My name is Nickel, Nickel, and this is a live stream. I know it's really late at night, so most of you guys are not going to be able to see this until the morning if you end up checking this out. But I wanted to talk to you about something that just happened I thought was pretty crazy. We just got some information on what looks like is going to be a new skin for MEI, but it's in relation to the Overwatch League. And if you guys remember this a while back, we actually talked about this when they announced that there was going to be Overwatch League items. And back then, we actually thought that, or at least I thought that it would be small steps. I thought it would be, a spray or something like that. And then the example that I used was actually when Cloud9 won the Heroes of the Storm first BlizzCon tournament. I believe it was the first one. They actually got a Cloud9 in-game mount, and you were able to buy that as a player. So I thought maybe whoever wins the World Cup, or not the World Cup, the first Overwatch League Season 1, maybe that would be the team that would get the skin. But the skin is right there. So I don't know if this means that every team is going to be getting a skin. And I'll zoom in a little closer. But basically what it looks like to me is they put the Shanghai Dragons. That's what the team is officially going to be called, by the way. The team from Shanghai. They had the Shanghai Dragons logo over on the front of MEI's, what looks like a modification of her classic outfit. So if you compare that to her, I think this is her classic one right here. Yes, her classic one right there. If you compare that back to back, it's pretty similar in terms of it's different colors, different pose. It's pretty close, but she obviously has a Shanghai thing here on her chest, and she has the yellow all over her. But this is crazy. I don't know if this is going to be the theme of all of the teams, because if you guys remember, we actually have the first 7 teams were from Boston, New York, Los Angeles, Miami, Orlando, San Francisco, Shanghai, and Seoul. So I don't know. I feel like this could be huge. And the reason that I think so is because, first of all, I don't know. Hopefully the sound is okay. I didn't even check to see if the sound. Guys, is the audio okay in the chat? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Hopefully the audio is okay. Somebody just said Nicholas Thick. Okay, that doesn't help. Hopefully the audio is okay. If it's not, I'm sure you guys will let me know soon. Let me see this. Okay, they said yes, it's okay. Thank you guys. Okay. Also, if you guys enjoy these kind of like late night, just letting you know what's up kind of streams, let me know by leaving a thumbs up and definitely subscribing to the channel. It makes a huge difference. I would appreciate it. But either way, thanks for watching. So what I was trying to say was that would be crazy if every team ends up getting basically their whatever heroes from their country, like a classic skin modification of that. And it is more than just like a recoloring, I think. Let me check because I think the gloves are a little bit different too, because here they're kind of like separated, and here it looks like it's all one piece. I think it's the same exact, the same thing on the back of the fist and everything. So anyway, I just thought that was really crazy. And on top of that, we also got the San Francisco roster reveal, which it's pretty wild how much like Overwatch League stuff is how much like stuff is happening in general, like with all the Overwatch esports, not just Overwatch League stuff, but overall. But I wanted to show you guys this real fast. I'm not going to show the whole thing because I think it has copyrighted music, but this is crazy that it has the backing of Shaq, and I think it's Jennifer Lopez. You guys can tell me if this is Jennifer Lopez in here. Check it out, guys. So this is from
steadfast
I'll show it to you.
The world recovered.
Today is a day you all been waiting for. It's roster reveal
Yeah,
day.
right?
And to help me announce our SF Overwatch League roster, I've invited some new friends who have joined the NRG fam to help me out.
There's been a lot of people talking about the Overwatch League roster. We tried lots of amazing players from around the world.
And look, they even show the if you guys remember, we talked about Sinatra ended up getting a $150,000 contract, and they're showing that here. So they're like really like going all in on this. Owl conspiracies. Evan says, didn't they say that earlier that Owl items are being... Yes, so that's what we're going to talk about right now. We're going to talk about that right now, Evan. Good Good comment. That's why I like doing this live sometimes. Because all right, we're gonna jump into that. Let me just finish this first.
Many months
So,
to put together what
that's
we
a great
think
point.
is a beast of a team.
So we got, I think that's J-Lo, and that was Shaq. And then they're just talking about basically the San Francisco Overwatch roster reveal. And then we actually get to see the team, and the team is pretty insane.
These boys are ready. Oh yeah, let's bring it on.
So the roster is pretty wild. I'm gonna turn the sound off here because the sound it starts going copyright. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will see all about this. I'll leave a link to this down below, of course, as well, if you guys want to check out everything from the San Francisco team. Crazy. But so that's a big thing too. So the in-game items, if you guys remember, we're gonna go into the specifics right now, but they're actually made to support the teams. And I'm a little bit rusty because I remember I went through everything before, but from what I remember, it was everything, 50% of everything that the team makes, I believe, has to go to the players. You guys can correct me on that. Actually, we're going to check it out right now. We're going to see what that's all about. But that was the whole reason why we knew there was going to be Overwatch League items to begin with. So good call on that, Evan. Don't read me is liking the gameplay here. This is from I'll put this on the link in the description. It's from the San Francisco Overwatch roster reveal. So let's just jump into that real quick. I want to show you guys that real fast. Not that one. It is this one here where first of all, let me just tell you what they say about the skin, because we didn't even really talk about that. So they said, we're thrilled to share the first official name for an Overwatch League team, the Shanghai Dragons. So up until now, all we've had are city names. And so it said that the dragon and the color red were chosen as themes in the team's logo because they resonate with Chinese culture and history. That's very cool. Congratulations to the owner, NetEase, and the Overwatch League Shanghai Dragons. You can actually see all of the logos for the Shanghai Dragons. I feel like this is going to be the beginning of something pretty huge, at least from the way they're doing this. Because like, how can you like escape from it? Even if like there's so many people that play Overwatch, like in a lot of games, there's a lot of games where a lot of people play the game, but not everyone knows about the esports. But if you make it so that they can't avoid seeing what the teams are ever, then they're probably going to know about that. Like, for example, if this is really going to be a skin, the MEI Shanghai Dragon skin, that means that people who have never even heard of Overwatch Esports or Overwatch League are going to be seeing that skin in the store, presumably, and in the hero gallery, and presumably also in game. They're going to be like, where's that skin from? All of a sudden, the majority of people that even play Overwatch casually will at least recognize the logo, even if they don't know the name is the Shanghai Dragons, which is massive. That's like a crazy thing to consider, you know? I wish member says, I wish the skin was more unique. Well, I think that it's that way because they're trying to, at least the way, what I'm guessing from this is I think that they're trying to make it so it's like a variation of the classic skin from that character. At least that's the way it seems. Because like the gloves are a little bit different and it has a logo and it's a different coloration. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the direction they ended up going. One of the big ideas that we thought too was actually going to be that the way they would really encourage people to get into the teams was by like having swappable guns or something like that. Like if you had one skin, like for MEI, for example, if you were playing MEI, you could purchase the weapon, because there's an entire weapons category in the hero gallery, but there's only the golden weapon really. So that was another theory that we had, was that maybe you could buy a weapon from the team that you're supporting for that character or something like that. Tizzy Q, what's up, man? He said, this is going to push out so many shady deals that normally take place in the shadows of esports. Talk about much needed transparency. Are you referring to the fact that there's a skin, or what do you mean? Nickel, can we get the skin in loot boxes? We don't know yet. We don't even know if like 100% it's going to be. I mean, I can't imagine they would design the thing if it wasn't going to actually be a skin. And will it be a rare or an epic? That's a good question. I don't think it will be legendary, but I think it will be rare or epic. Let me real fast go into the part that I was trying to show you guys. I think it was this one. Yes, this is it. Okay. So this is what Evan was talking about earlier. So he said that Overwatch players will be able to support the collective teams via special in-game items, as 50% of the revenues from these items will flow into the shared revenue pool. These arrangements will help ensure that teams have the resources to establish and grow their local Overwatch communities for years to come. So that's the really interesting thing. So like from the sounds of it, like let's say for example this costs, I don't know, 1,000 credits or whatever. However they convert that to money, the way that I'm guessing it works is that will go into a pool. And let's say the Shanghai Dragons are the most popular team in the Overwatch League. From the sounds of it, it sounds like 50% of the revenue from items will flow into the shared revenue pool. So that way, even if a team is not as popular, they'll still be able to survive, it sounds like. And the whole reason they say is to help ensure that teams have the resources to establish and grow their local Overwatch communities. So, yeah. So, I mean, like, it's kind of crazy because we really thought that the items would be something really, really trivial. Like, not that a spray is trivial. A spray always takes a lot of work. Sprays are not trivial. But, you know what I'm saying? I didn't think it was going to be, like, a full skin. So, I think that's a really crazy, bold direction to go in if they are going to go in there. Yeah, 1,000 Overwatch doubloons. So Game Trinity just asked in the chat, what is the New York team name? As far as I know, there is no team name yet because the Shanghai Dragons are the first one to come out with it. So Tim Wolf says he wished that the devs wouldn't have spent time on League skins. He thinks it's dumb. I think that it makes a lot of sense if their priority is esports, which it sounds like it is. Jacob says, I love the content. Thanks a lot, man. Appreciate that. Alex just says, Nani? So I think that's the way it's going to go down. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool that they're at least doing something. It's better than doing nothing. I mean, having nothing to like tie the Overwatch League in directly with the game, because I feel like if they didn't do something like this, we would always be in a situation where like a lot of other esports where it's like there's the players that play and that's the majority of them. And then there's the players, and those players are pretty much completely unaware of this whole other universe where people take the game really seriously and they compete in it and everything like that. For those of you guys that play the League of Legends, is there a lot of esports integration into League of Legends? Because it's been a long time since I played League of Legends. The MOBA I mostly played after that was Heroes of the Storm. Hey, what's up, Jarbone says Boston will rule the world. So somebody said if we look at the cities again, sure, man. So we have New York, Boston, Los Angeles, Miami, San Francisco, Shanghai, and Seoul. I think this was only the first wave, if I remember correctly. This is back on July 12th. Obviously, there's going to be more teams than that. But clearly, as you can see, the majority of those, I think 5 of them, are all U.S. So I don't really know how that whole theme would work if, what is it going to be, McCree and Soldier for every team? Boston for the win, says Dry Bones. Nicole, your Joy-Con boy. Oh, yeah. Wait, Nicole, did they post another color of that skin or just that? What? Did they post another color of that skin? As far as I know, this is the only thing that we've been able to see so far. Can you compare it to the other skins? Yeah, man. So we have obviously the classic skin. We have, that's the gun. I try to find some of the red ones. This is obviously totally different model and everything. This is from the Lunar New Year. But you compare that to that, big difference. But that's because this is closer to the classic skin. Then we also have one that's a little bit in between, I would say, which is the Christmas time skin. And that is, I mean, it's pretty close. Like the satchel is, or whatever you call that thing, the utility belt is yellow versus brown. No hat. Because the whole thing with this skin was like, it wasn't supposed to be a big model change for this like form of her, because the hat was the thing that was changed. But what really changed for her was her shift. When you hit her shift with this skin, you actually turn into the like snowman. Nickel, do you think Tracer will get a skin because she's the mascot for the game? I definitely think so. Yeah, for sure. If this is the way they're gonna go, then 100%. Let's take like 1 or 2 more questions and then let's bounce out of here. I pretty much said everything I wanted to say. So why did this skin have to be for May? Well, I mean, it's the Shanghai Dragons. It makes sense. that it would be for MEI. It makes sense that it would be for MEI because MEI is MEI fits. MEI's Chinese. Tracer has too many skins. I shall probably get one, man. It's the Overwatch League. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. Okay, Evan says, do you think the Overwatch League will have the normal esports teams? Wait, hold on. I totally missed that. Do I think that Overwatch League will have the normal esports teams or all new teams? Well, it sounds like they're kind of restructuring them into the Overwatch League. So I think it depends on who the team owners are and how that's going to be distributed. Obviously, we just saw the San Francisco reveal. Is your team from Utah? And if they've not unless they've announced it since then, not that I know of. Why not Genji? I'm sure there'll be a Genji one. Anyways, guys, if you guys ended up enjoying this, we can do a fun. If you want to support the video on the channel, definitely doing a like spike on 3, 2, 1. Like spike. See if that number changed. It would support the channel. If not, no worries. Thank you guys just for being here. And if you're watching this back later on as a VOD, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.